Steady D. If it ain't going down at the Bunny Ranch, it ain't going down at all.
It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down, going down, going down, going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch.
Welcome in, everyone, back to the Bunny Ranch podcast. I'm James, your host, and today, this week, we have literally a star. The Destini Starr.
Hiya!
There we go. So, Destini, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you, James?
I'm doing pretty well. You know, a little tired, but...
Me too.
So, for those who don't know Destini, she's been, you know, a couple different ranches around our company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met her, 4.5 years ago when she first came up here. Yeah. Well, when she came up here and then she ended up staying up here and all that crazy stuff, right?
Yeah. Been here for a while.
Yeah.
Like 9.5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Destini, tell us about yourself. Who is Destini Starr?
Here or like...
No, you. If I'm a client coming in, who am I expecting to see?
down to earth, bubbly, energetic, fun.
Yeah.
Your ultimate GFE.
True, yeah. I mean, that kind of sums you up. You know, you are kind of bubbly, running around and trying to at least have a good time, right?
Yeah.
I picked that up.
I'm more of the funny type once you get to know me.
Yeah. Which ranch did you start at?
Here,
Was
Sagebrush Ranch.
Originally, you started here at Sage in the North?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I started here, and then I was here for up to like 2016,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I went across the parking lot, across the cul-de-sac to Love Ranch North, and then from there, I went down south, and then I came back, and then I went to Kit Kat, and so technically I worked everywhere in our company, in the Bunny Company.
And I met you when you came back up here.
Yes.
Dennis.
Because I didn't know you, and I like...
No, I was fairly new to here.
When I was down south, like I used to hear about James and this media guy, and I was like, gotta meet him.
Yeah. And Dennis threw you on my board to make sure you had a video as soon as you got up here.
Yep.
So like the day she was literally unpacking, we were loading into the bungalow so that way she could make her first video and photos. It was within a few days, maybe not the day, but it was.
It's like probably like 2 days.
Yeah, I remember it. So, man, I mean, we've been through some crazy times the last few years. So
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
So obviously, you know, the big thing happened, right? In 2020.
Oh my God.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
So
That.
what did you do to keep yourself busy, to keep yourself, you know, sane, essentially, during that whole pandemic?
Okay, so when I found out that we were, you know, the world was shutting down, basically, blah, 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 I was like, okay, I'm going to stay at the ranch for like a month or two.
Yeah.
And because we didn't know that we were going to be closed for like 14 to 15 months, dude. Like, we didn't even know that, you know? And then I was at the ranch for a minute, and, you know, we were all like all the girls were moving out slowly, you know, because it just hit us at the last minute kind of thing. No one expected it, but I got tired, and I was like tired of sitting around, so I fell back into a field that I have a degree for, and I went into pharmacy.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically that's what I did with my time. I had a job, so.
Yeah. So you went back into a field that you had a degree in. You worked pretty much most of the pandemic that we were all closed.
Yes.
It's like you said, it was 14 months. So
14 months is a long month.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time.
Like, it was.
I mean, the first few months, yeah, some of us were here. I got to hang out with you a lot, you and a couple others.
Barbecue moments and
barbecued
ghost moments. No.
yeah, that's some crazy ghosts. Heard weird noises.
funny.
crazy
fun.
crank calls.
If
Not
to me,
us
like,
doing
it
crank
felt
calls.
like a apocalypse. Like I felt like I was in one of those zombie movies during quarantine, and I was like, okay, the world's coming to an end. The Godfather.
The Godfather. That
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse Godfather. Okay. Okay. Oh,
If you see like Godfather, because it's an old movie.
Yeah,
it's like
I
the world's
know what it
coming
is.
to an
It's
end, or
classic.
The world is ours. Yeah, well, in my head it was like a little different because I thought it was really gonna be a zombie apocalypse. You know, in quarantine they had all these people had nothing else to do but sit and like, like marinate things in their head, and they're like, yeah, what are we gonna do? Well, we should come out with the movie. They came out with the movie about the quarantine, and like I was like, what is this? And then I got introduced to Umbrella Academy, and I saw that, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay,
That's true.
This is kind of weird.
That's true. You're like, what's a good movie to watch on Netflix?
I came to James, like, James, I'm bored. I have nothing else going on. I'm tired of coloring. Like, I was cooking. We were blasting music everywhere. Like, I mean, we lived a while around each other,
Yep.
and like, James got to like really be around me. And we've done pretty fun things, including not going, I wouldn't go hiking again because of snakes and stuff. And I was
And I couldn't leave the building when I was there.
Yeah.
One of us had to be here at all times in case anything happened.
yeah.
But no, definitely snakes, animals, anything. No, that was bad.
No.
But yeah, we did a lot of cooking.
We did. What
We
else?
did. We turned on all the because Kit Kat over there where we were hanging out. We had the whole bar has all those LEDs that
LED
are
lights,
everywhere.
yeah.
We had little music festivals going on. We were watching
The
movies.
last day we were
Yeah.
like, you know what? We gotta go out.
Yeah.
James comes around the corner. He's like, watch this, ladies. Turns the LED light, blasts like, what kind of movies?
Oh, we had tons of
Tons of
electronic
things
music going on.
We had movie nights. We moved the couches around and made
Yep.
it into a little movie theater section, to get comfortable. We were playing games.
We played a lot of games.
James introduced me to this game. What was it?
Which one?
The one where you could go on your phone and like
It was Jackbox. We
Jackbox.
played a lot of Jackbox at night. And we even had other people who were across the street who were over at this ranch, at
Joining.
Sagebrush Ranch,
Yep.
joining in on their phone and hanging out. So that way we had a lot more people playing it. So Jackbox, I mean, it's changed a lot too. There's a lot more fun games in Jackbox
Yep.
too. I think they're on Jackbox 9 or 10 now, and I think we played like 4.
I think we played like 4, yeah.
4 or 5.
Those were some days. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like, it was crazy. That's all I can say. It was crazy. But we all, worked through it and, and look where we're at now. We're back.
Yeah, exactly.
We're back.
So during quarantine and everything, what did you do to stay healthy and fit? So even after you left, like obviously after, we didn't see each other, what did you do afterwards? You worked at the pharmacy. Did you hit the gym every day?
So before I even went into pharmacy, remember I used to go hiking.
Yep.
Until the snake stuff happened. So I did start I was exercising at home because I was also like jogging to work and stuff. And when I was at work, I had to lift heavy things. And I was literally on foot. And I hadn't have one moment at the pharmacy where I was able to like just sit. And I was only able to sit once, and that was during lunch. And that was it. And my lunch was literally like 45 minutes to like an hour lunch break. That was the only like break I had.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
I mean, that is the real world.
Yeah. And I did I started on this weird grass drink. It was nasty. It was a grass drink, and it's
Like
like super
like wheatgrass?
Yeah.
Or
So every morning when I wake up, because I had to sometimes be at the pharmacy like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Sometimes I will have to be there at 9 in the morning. So for those type of like mornings, I would literally get up, and the first thing I drank was that wheatgrass stuff.
Jeez.
It's like a shot of
Yeah, a shot of wheatgrass, yeah.
yeah, and I had I was eating like Belvita crackers. because it was
Wheatgrass and Belvita
crackers. Yeah, well, the breakfast crackers. Like I didn't I didn't have much time. My mind was still in 1001 places. Okay, like. Plus, I had a roommate, and that was another thing, and I couldn't actually really get up and do things to wake the individual up. So,
yeah. So, think way back to when you first started in this industry.
okay.
What exactly, what exactly did it feel like that first day when you first walked in the whatever first ranch it was? You said Sage, right? Mm-hmm. Was that the first one? So. What did that feel like when you first walked in? Like, because I've asked a few.
Like when I got picked from the airport and really stepped foot in the house.
Like when you actually came here. Like explain what happened, because that a long time ago. It was a different process then.
It
compared
was
to
a
now,
different process compared to how it is now. So when I came, how every new girl are. First you're shy and you don't know if you're gonna fit in the business. You don't know if you will be able to make anything or meet people or even have fun. But when I stepped through the door, when I first got picked up from the airport, first of all, the driver couldn't find me because I had all white on. And my hair, when I first started the business, was long. I mean, it was long until I cut it. And the driver couldn't find me. I couldn't find the driver. I've never been, it was my first time in the Reno airport.
Okay. It can be confusing sometimes.
It was
a small airport, but
yes.
I can see.
And I was like, okay, I don't know what gate I'm at, and blah blah blah. And then he calls me, and he's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm wearing all white," because he asked me what I was wearing. I was like, "All in white," and he was like, "There's 4 females in here that's in white," and I'm like, "You can't miss me. I'm the one with the longest hair in the airport." And the petite one, and he comes behind me. He's like, "Star." But I got in the car and I kind of felt weird.
Yeah.
At first I was like, "Oh, I'm getting chaperoned. This is nice." But when I got in the car, I mean, he was really sweet. He was really nice. He calmed me down. I did ask questions about of certain things.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to say on air.
Yeah, the basics. Yeah, mm-hmm. I got you.
And because I wasn't too sure how this was gonna be.
Yeah, like any new thing, a little nerve. Obviously, a way different kind of industry than most people would do.
Yes,
but
and when I came in the business and I first set foot into Sage, I was like, everyone just turned around and looked at me, and I'm like, "Hi." And I walked straight to my room. I'm just looking at the cashier, and she kind of calmed me down and stuff. And then when I got on the floor is when I actually felt much better.
Okay.
Because I thought it wasn't gonna work. Because the vibe was it was all eyes on me kind of thing. Who is this girl? But everyone was really nice. They were very helpful. And when I got in the business, I killed it. I was like, "I got this."
That's true. That is very true, actually. I mean, yeah, definitely. It could be really intense. And I mean, I've asked the same question almost every person when they come on, because, every person came on at different times, whether you came on a year ago, 10 years ago, or so on and so forth. Everyone has a different type of experience.
Yeah.
Now let's fast forward. Okay. Let's think about the day we got all the message, because a lot of us hadn't talked, a lot of us anything. So, what was that like when you first got that message from probably either Madame Suzette or Serena or Kim, one of those three, the three figureheads of the company? What was it like seeing that message and saying, "Hey, we're reopening"? I mean, we got that message a lot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I had to turn down a few jobs.
Quarantine, right?
Yeah. After, when we were going to reopen again.
So
the day we got actually the real message, Destiny, when we actually were coming back.
Okay.
What did it feel?
Well, I was so happy because then I was like, wait, do I want to go? Because now I'm in pharmacy. I kind of like this right now. This is kind of cool. And, you know, I mean, we've had certain dates
Yeah.
that we were told like we're going to be open and it didn't. But the day when I found out that we were going to open in May 1st, I saw Serena call me and I answered the phone. I said, hello. She's like, hi, honey cups. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, guess what? Can you go doctor like next week or like, you know, because we're opening. And I'm like, are you sure this time? Because like, are you sure? Like, are you positive? Because, you know, I have to put in my 2 weeks in for my other job and stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, it's official. And I'm like, got you, righteous. Okay. I was happy. Like literally I called, well, actually I didn't call her. She called me. So Kamisha Amato called me right after I got off the phone with Miss Serena.
Yeah.
And then Kim calls me. And I mean, it was just like, hey, we're opening teeny. Like, are you going to be here? I was like, yes, I already spoke to Miss Serena. I'll be there. And then Mishi's calling me on the other line. Mishi is short for Kamisha because that's what I call her.
Yeah.
And Kamisha's like, oh my God, Destini. And I was like, I was like, yes, Mishi. And she's like, we're going to be gone. We're going back. And we're going back. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'm like, I was like, okay. So, I went with Kamisha. We went to doctors together and,
Yeah.
you know, we went shopping. We had to get like new clothes and, you know, we got our nails done and, you know, and it was actually really, we were all happy to just be back. To hear like, hey, we're opening back up, you know, it was good because let me tell you one thing. I mean, my Twitter was flooded with messages.
Oh yeah.
Flooded with messages. People were like, are you going to be there May 1st? Are you going to be there May 1st? Because we were opening out that day. So, but when I got that first phone call, I had to put in the 2 weeks.
Yep.
And we're here.
Yeah, I know. Because Serena had messaged me, and then she called me. Because I turned down, like, because we kept getting dates over and over and over.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I mean, it made it really tough because I'm like, I like my job. And this other company is offering me money to go back to what I
Exactly.
used to do. Do I want to take the more money and then get this and then have a real job again or sit and wait? And then we got the announcement we're opening, and then then the government
And I
changed
was on
it
the
again.
same thing. Like,
And like I had already turned down a job, and I'm like, well, I'm screwed, so I'm just gonna sit here now.
yeah.
Then May 1st comes along. Well, right before May 1st, Serena called them like, "Are you real? Like, is this serious?"
That was
'Cause
actually my
I was
impression, too.
watching
I'm
the
like,
news too, because Serena and I and Kim and Sonia, all of us had texted back and forth. Even Madame
Right.
Suzette, because she texted and checked up on a lot of people over the time
Yes.
when the pandemic, whether we were physically here or at
not,
home.
yeah.
She did it like I'd probably say once a month, roughly, or once every. Yeah, actually, it was about once a month. She'd check in, see how everyone's doing. But yeah, no, that was insane. And like to get that message, and then Madame Suzette called me, and she's like, "I need you to come in before we open.
Yeah.
We need help right now.
Before we
need
open.
someone who can actually make sure all of our stuff works because we
Before.
don't. All of our electronics have been sitting for over a year.
I know.
Everything. So I came in, and then she's like, "Okay, I'm going to redesign this whole front parlor at Bunny." And then we went through all this different stuff. And
Process and everything.
Yeah.
We had to get like deep cleaning and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
done.
no, we were all
Everyone had
doing
to
it.
come in like
every staff
2
member
weeks
from
before
the top to the bottom.
we even opened. And you know, I was kind of on the same page as you. Like, hey, do I want to come back? Do I want to be in
Yeah.
the other? Because you know, I was like, I don't want to. Because I got scared to where like we were still in a court, like it was still a pandemic moment.
Yeah.
You know, last year was still like we came in, we had the masks, you know, the capacity, and like, but now like that's all done with. Just hoping like nothing
Yeah, I mean,
comes again.
well, I mean, it's back to normal for the most part. I mean, we're still recovering. We're still getting there.
Yep.
You know, as with
takes
anyone,
time.
you know, we had to wait it out.
Yeah.
And now we're finally back to normality. We're going to have pool parties again.
Yep.
have big parties again, you know, things like that. Because I know like the day that we all walked in the buildings, because you guys all walked in May 1st. I came in May 1st a little bit before you guys to make sure everything turned
was
on
up,
again.
Yeah.
Because computers had to be restarted and redone. So like, and I even had to help with like the kitchen because like we didn't have enough kitchen staff. We only had one chef.
Yeah, we did have
So,
a
like,
chef.
And everywhere we went, like as staff, we were thanked for being back by you ladies as well. So that made it a huge thing because we're like, everyone's thankful back. We're happy to be back, and because we're one big family.
We are.
And we don't get to see all of them. We check on them all the time, regardless of whatever position we're in. We still make sure, we care about everyone.
Yep.
So let's kind of switch gears. That was a little fun, emotional, right?
Yeah.
And crazy times. But give me a day in the life of Destini Starr. Like one day, like when you wake up in the afternoonish, because you work in the evening time. Yeah,
I am not a morning person.
So definitely.
I'm not. I'm like nocturnal. Like is that what it's called? Like where you're up all night and you sleep in. That's me.
A night owl.
I'm a night owl.
Yeah, but like, what is a day in the life like when you wake up? What is the first thing eventually after you wake up? What's the first thing that you do? Like how does that like? Give me a kind of a rundown of kind of like your day.
Like my daily task.
Yeah,
kind of
like here, because you don't physically live at the building.
No, I'm a local. So when I first wake up, the first thing I do, I stay in my bed for like 10 minutes, and I'll go on my Twitter. Mm-hmm. I'll go and look at my emails, and then I look at my bank account, make sure everything is, nothing's wrong. Make sure I respond to the emails. I go on the message board to make sure if there's any PMs to respond, any alerts that I get for notifications for like my post, my threads, and I'll post on there. Once that is done, I talk to Alexa and tell her to put music on.
Alexa, you're the
yes, my speakers, the Alexa Echo Dot
smart home.
Yes, and my little smart home here, the ranch. But once when I find the perfect song, I get up and I fix my bed.
Okay,
that's like my thing. I make my bed. Once I make my bed, I walk towards the sink. I'll put some toothpaste on my toothbrush as I'm brushing. I'm undressing, and then I get in the shower and I brush in the shower, and then I shave and all that and get all. That's basically what I do. Like when I first wake up.
Okay.
And then once I'm out the shower, I'll just get dressed.
So basically, your normal routine is almost identical to people who don't work in this industry, right? Mm-hmm. People wake up, check your phone, check your email, start getting ready for work. Sometimes you're late, not you, but in general, people could be late. So you're rushing, pulling shirt off as you're trying to brush your teeth, all that crazy stuff. So, so you're a normal person?
Yes. Or sometimes, what I do also is like if I'm not getting a floor ready, then what I'll do is I'll get up, brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Do still to fix the bed, and then if I have to go get my nails done, if I ever have to run my errands, I'll make sure that I brush my teeth and stuff, and then wash my face, and then out the door I go, and then I come back and then take a shower and stuff because I don't want no dust and pollution on me. So yeah, I'm a normal person.
At
times.
Yeah, we all have those days, right? Mm-hmm. We all have to be normal. I have Google at home, so I yell, "Hey Google." And
that's fine.
Turn my lights on, turn this light on. Because everything is designed for like my rooms and stuff. So I have different rooms that are set up with lights and everything. Mm-hmm. So I get that, and I have it play music in the morning sometimes. Mm-hmm. So Destini, thinking to what you really do here, what is really your specialties? Like, you talked about GFE. Some people on the cameras might not know, or at home or listening wherever you are, whether you're on, YouTube. Mm-hmm. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Whatever it is.
Plugging that, just type in BunnyRanch Network or BunnyRanch podcast. But what is your specialty? And you got to kind of explain this because some people, they might be listening for the first time and they might be nervous to come see you.
So now GF2 for me. Okay, is what I do is I am more of a companionship.
Okay.
I like to spend quality time with that guy, because the thing is for me is I want to get to know you. You know, like when I do GFE parties and things, I want to get to know you. I need to fill you out. A GF to me is more of an intimate connection.
Okay.
And like if you're vibing with someone, it's more of the intimacy part of it. It's like having a girlfriend, or a wife. And there's some, I could give you that type of experience that, you can't have. Not too many people could find that nowadays.
Yeah.
Even if it's in a relationship, whatever. So basically for me, GFE for me is more of like a therapy, because it's like involves not just that, it's like massages and, you get like a whole 360 kind of deal with me. I mean, you really have to book with me to come find that out.
Okay.
But I don't do PSE.
What is that?
Porn star experience.
Oh, okay.
I am not
There you
into, because I do have a lot of people that will email me and ask me about PSE. Porn star experience is something I don't do because it's not who I am.
Yeah. Understandable.
Because I like to cuddle and thing, so I am more of your ultimate GFE. Like I fall under that category. I do like overnights. You can spend the night with me. Day/night out on the town.
Okay.
I could be like your arm candy. So that's what like a GFE would be. You could go to dinner together and, go have fun, go to the arcade, go dance. So you get like a lot in a GFE with. And also offer 2 girls.
Okay.
Just no 2-girl shows, just a 2-girl party. Those are 2 different things.
What would be the big difference in those two? Because, got to remember, some people might not be knowing what we do. And like, I know some of those terms, but you should probably kind of give a little bit of explanation.
A 2-girl party is where you have 2 girls, even if it's a 3-girl party. When you have a 2 to 3-girl party, those girls only focus on you.
Okay.
They don't interact with each other.
Okay.
They don't like no kissing or anything like that. There's no interaction between the girls, which would be like a girl on girl kind of thing.
Interesting.
Now, that's what a 2-girl party is, where we are focused more on the guy or the couples or a female.
Yeah.
Whatever you are. But a 2-girl show is where you're actually doing the whole 9 yards of like, the girl on girl action. And then you have the guy with the girl. And then this girl's doing this girl. There's a big difference.
Okay.
So that's where the difference is.
So Destini, think about some common misconceptions that you really have about this job. Not you, but your clients or anyone watching might have. Like, some good examples like girls walk around naked all day, which is not true.
Yep.
Or any of that kind of stuff. Give me a couple examples that you can think of top of your head.
Force. So when I mean by force and
like Star Wars, the Force, or what are we talking about
here? So people think that the girls are here by force.
Oh, okay.
We're not. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there, and I kind of actually posted about this on like my Twitter live thing. Yeah. We are not here by force. We chose to be here. And a lot of people, come or even send us emails, crazy emails like, oh, you shouldn't be there. You're being forced and they're using you and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what, sweetheart? We're not. We're not. We come here because we want to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. We're the ones who call here and be like, hey, do you guys have an opening? I want to come work for business, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We're the ones who book our plane tickets to come. Because there's girls that have certain things. Like, for example, there's a girl who needs to pay off a debt.
Yep.
Like for school, it could be a car loan. If your house is getting under foreclosed, or you lost someone in your family and financial problem happened. And that's why some girls come here. Okay.
And it could be the other side of it too. Where
exactly.
They just want to buy a new house or they want to, or because some girls, they truly love sex.
Yes. And that's another reason. Yeah. Sometimes there's us girls who don't really want to be in an actual committed relationship.
True.
And there's girls who just like to live life. They want to have fun in life. So what's the best way to do it is by coming here and working here because we get to do a lot of things. So once again, we're not here by force. We chose to be here. And
Yeah, you're independent contractors.
yeah,
You choose
and
everything you guys do.
and also we're not like a lockdown house.
Oh.
You know, so.
And no, the thing is, like, every one of these ladies who are on this show, we ask them to be on the show. No one's forced to be on the show. I mean, I might twist Destiny's arm and say, hey, you might need to go over here. But I mean, it's still her choice. She could tell me no.
Yes.
The shows are designed to, bring you, the audience, to actually understand these ladies and understand actually what they do in a day and what all of us do. Because the whole company, everything from anything you can think of, from inside of an office, from financial teams to myself in the media to cashiers, maintenance, gardeners, drivers, housekeepers, everything you can think of. And these girls, they do so much as well. Like, and it's tons of variety. So they come here for a number of different reasons. We've heard it from other people too, where some of them have nursing degrees. Yep. Some of them have, psychology their doctorates in psychology. You're going to hear a lot of those things, and they're real. Like, some of them will literally show you their credentials.
Like, also right now, also in January, this year, I just signed up for online classes.
Oh, that's right,
for criminal justice, and I'm going to be doing forensic files for bachelors. So that's where a lot of my focus is for my schooling for that, because I'm still young, and I'm still trying to figure out which field I want to be in later on, So don't think that we just come here and we're here by force. We're not.
Yeah.
We come here with plans, goals that we want to, achieve and complete. So also we're able to leave when we want to. We could come in, for when our shift starts and things. We could girls could go get their nails done. We're not a lockdown house, guys.
Girls go to Walmart all the damn time, or any grocery store.
And we get days off.
Yep.
Okay, we also get days off. So to us, it's like a regular job. This is a regular job, so do some more research, people.
Well, guys and girls, cut that shit. Well, Destiny, it's been a pleasure to be here as you're crying, laughing, right? It's been a pleasure, and always, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
And, do you have anything, like, how do these people get a hold of you? Like, there's many different ways, right? How does someone get a hold of you?
Okay, well, you could follow me on Twitter and contact me on Twitter at Destiny with an I at the end, Starr with 2 R's _1. You could even email me at destinystarr@sagebushranch.com. To make an appointment with a 20% deposit. Is that fine?
Okay.
Call 775-246-5683 extension 0, and also follow my Instagram under Destiny Starr 1.
All right.
So I'm on all platforms. And the message board. Check out my special when you go on the bunny boards. Just type in BunnyRanch message board into your Google search engine, and it'll pop up, and you can see my specials there. Even my Twitter has all the specials, and contact me and let's get it going. Yeah,
you go to bunnyranch.com/forum.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the screen. Also, it'll be somewhere on the screen as well, and also in the descriptions as well. So make sure we can at least get you contact information out there. So thank you again. I appreciate it. And also, folks, thank you. I'm James. This is the Bunny Ranch Podcast, and we'll be back again with another episode with another different lady. And you have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is out there. Bye.